Welcome back to my channel. My name is Karina. One of my personal goals has always been to reach financial freedom, but for many years I was doing nothing towards achieving that goal. This has now led me to become an all-cash budgeter in order to really take control of my finances. I am now on a debt-free journey using the zero-based budget and cash stuffing method because I want to be a good steward of my finances and ultimately be able to help others. If this is something that interests you, please join along. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited today to do my first cash stuffing video ever. Super exciting. I'm a little nervous. Hopefully everything goes well. You guys saw in my last video that we did a budget with me in preparation for this cash stuffing. So we'll go ahead and get started. I do have my cash denomination worksheet that we worked on in the last video off to the side here to help me as I start to stuff each envelope and my wallet. So the amount that we're going to be stuffing today, as you guys saw in the last video, is $2,175. And I created this teller slip. Let me know what you guys think. I thought it would be nice to have something that was reusable. I can just remove the ink from this and continue to use it. My teller loved it. He did make a comment on it, which I was like, so proud. This is what we're going to be cash stuffing today. I went ahead and counted all of my money. Check out my shorts for a little ASMR so you guys can watch that there. First, I am going to unstuff my wallet with the leftover from the last cash stuffing, and I usually roll over the funds into different categories, and you guys will be able to see that today. But this is my wallet. You've seen it before, so we'll go ahead and get started. As I've mentioned in prior videos that I am saving up for a new actual wallet with the binder and the rings in the middle, and for my envelopes and things. But in the meantime, this is doing a great job, so we're going to continue to use this until we have enough money to be able to afford the other things that I want to buy. So the first thing I'm going to do is take out my change here. I do have quite a bit of change, and it's crazy to see how much this accumulates, you guys, because literally I've only been cash stuffing for a couple of months now, and I'm already halfway up this container that I have here. So that's amazing. I love it. And we are one day going to count that out too. Okay, so those are all my coins. I'm going to now take out my receipts here, and I will be taking a picture of that and putting them in my Fetch Rewards app. I do have the Fetch Rewards app, and it's kind of amazing also how quickly you accumulate points there, and then you can change the points for gift cards, which is super exciting. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll leave my code, my referral code, so it'll help you guys out and also help me out. So I really appreciate your support there. But I will set these aside, and let's get into my actual wallet. So my first two, which are for my tithes and my offerings, don't have anything because I spend that. And so in groceries here, we have $20, $30, $1, $2, $3 left over. So I will set that aside over here. And then in gas, we have $25. So I will set that aside over here. Eating out, we have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. And for spending, we have $2. So since I'm already in my wallet, I'm going to go ahead and start cash stuffing here, and then we'll get to all the money that I have taken out of my wallet. Those go into sinking funds, so we'll get to that in a moment. So for now, let's see. The first thing we have are tithes, and I had $455. So I'm going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, and I like to take out the best bills I can for my tithes. So we have 4, and then 150, and then 1 5. That 5 is taped up together, so we're not going to use that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 55. Perfect. So that'll go in diezmos, aka tithes. The next one that we have are offerings, and in that we have 80, which is 8 $10 bills. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's a bad one. 7, oops, and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So that's $80 going into offerings, and that's for the next roughly 2 weeks. The next one we have here are groceries. And oh my God, you guys, I was struggling in my cash denominations figuring out my grocery situation. But I budgeted $300 for this paycheck. So we did that with a $100 bill, and I'm actually going to get the worst ones because I'm going to spend it, so I might as well. So 100 and then 2 50s. My 50s aren't that bad this time, but let me tell you guys, like, it's almost like my teller decided to give me the worst bills ever for everything else. It was awful. So then we have 3 20s. So going towards the back, as I count these and like prepare for my cash stuffing video, you guys, I do go through and try to organize as best as I can, from the best bills to the worst bills. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way. So we're also going to get 2 10s, also taking from the back here. And then 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. Okay, so let's count this out. Should be 300. So we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. Perfect. So that'll go in groceries. Like I mentioned in my last video, I tend not to spend all of my groceries that I budgeted for, but it's good because I do have plans for that to then get stuffed into other sinking funds. I always have a job for all my money. So the next one we have is eating out, and I budgeted $100 for that with 150 and then 2 20s. I'm also going to take bad ones. This one's like literally taped together. So 2 20s and then 2 5s. Ugh, these bills, guys, are so awful. Okay, so we have 50, 70, 90, 5, 100. And that'll go into eating out. Oh my God, you guys, I found one other dollar. I found one more dollar in spending, so I'm going to set that aside. And then spending gets $20, which is generally just for my coffee, and we do that with 1 10 and 2 5s. So we'll grab that. Again, grabbing the worst bills I can possibly find because I will definitely spend this. So we have 10, 15, 20 going into spending. Okay, perfect. So there's never a better feeling than having a stuffed wallet. So that is all ready to go. And we'll go ahead and get started in my actual binders here. So this is my high priority sinking funds. So let's get this here. So the first thing we have is I do set aside money for rent, and that's $550. So this is ultimately going to go back to the bank, so I will choose whichever bills I can. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to pick these old ones. 5 $100 bills, 1 $50 bill, 1 2 3 4 5 50. So that'll go in rent. That'll go in here. We talked about this payoff envelope is for my debt payoff. So what we're going to be setting aside this time is $315. And that is with 3 $100 bills, a 10, and a 5. So 1 2 3 10 3 15. It does not want to go in there. Okay. So there's that. Oh, I completely forgot. So what I've noticed, since I always have some money left over in groceries, that once my eating out or my spending money was like already spent, I would like grab $5 for my groceries, and it's totally fine because it's all money that I like have budgeted to spend, but I kind of feel like it defeats the purpose of, you know, that discipline that I'm trying to create for myself. So I added another one of these little zipper binders in this folder, which will be for groceries, which I accidentally stuffed all of it in my wallet. So let me grab that. So how much is this? So that's 50, 70, 90, 110. That should be fine. So we're going to set aside 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 110 in groceries that I will stuff next week. Even though it's not a paycheck week, I will stuff my wallet for that to try to prevent myself from continuing to spend that money. Okay, so next we have personal hygiene, and that's getting $20. And I do have budget tracking sheets in here, you guys, and I think I talked about it in one of my previous videos about how I'm trying to decide if I want to keep those or not. I do track things like absolutely everywhere, so it almost is like a little bit too much, but I will update those after this video. So for households, we're also going to do 20. So I do have $10 in there, which I believe was from my marketplace selling. So now in households we have $20, $30, which is exciting because there's nothing worse than completely depleting an envelope and having to restart over. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, so for Costco we have $10. So now we have 10 and 20. Mujeres de Fe, Women of Faith, we added $5. So I'm just gonna grab, yeah. Okay. So now Mujeres de Fe, we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, $37. That one added up pretty quickly, which is exciting. And like I mentioned, that is for a women's church group that I am a part of. Okay, miscellaneous, which is for my envelopes and my new wallet that I'm saving up for, we are going to be adding $20. So let's just grab that. All of my 20s are pretty bad. So now we have $50, $70, $90 in miscellaneous. Okay, so that is stuffing for our high priority sinking funds. We also have all of this money. So some of this is going to get stuffed in here, which I could have done along the way, but I'm a newbie and it gets a little confusing, but we're going to go back. So the first one we had was groceries, and that rolls over into my Costco envelope because you guys probably already know, Costco, you have to spend like a minimum of $200 every single time you go. No matter how much you try to say that you're only going to go for one thing, you always spend so much more than you think you will. So what I'm going to do is take out the 10 and the 20, and these $3 are actually going to go into my savings challenge. So we'll leave that here. So now Costco, see, this is how things start to accumulate quicker, which is so exciting. So Costco will now have 20, 30, 40, and 50. That is super, super exciting. So, okay, so that's going to be it for our high priority sinking funds. So we can set this aside, and I'm going to grab my low priority sinking funds, which I have no idea why I picked this like really bright pink. I think it was the cheapest one I found on Amazon when I went to purchase it. Not really my style or aesthetic, but it is what it is. Okay, so in savings challenges, I'm not actually stuffing for savings at this time. I'm trying to throw all of my money towards debt. So what I put into savings challenges is all of my rollover $1 bills. So I'm just going to grab those. from each one of these sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So $13 is going into my savings. That's exciting. Okay, so the next envelope we have here is Retiro, which is for a women's retreat. And I always stuff $70 because I'm trying to play catch up with this. So that is a 50 and a 20. These are all so awful. Okay, so let's see how much we have in here now. We have 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350. The next one we have is car expenses. So like I keep on mentioning, car expenses, I'm trying to save up for new tires, which is so incredibly expensive. So we're gonna add $80 to that, which is 150, a 20, which they're all awful, and a 10. Okay. And also going into car expenses is my rollover gas money. So we'll add that in here now, which is exciting. Not only am I trying to send as much money as possible with stuffing, but I'm also getting that rollover money, which is really fun because then it'll accumulate even quicker. Now in car expenses, we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So $354 in car expenses. And I'm slowly but surely getting there. Tires are so expensive. Okay, so the next one is hair. We're going to add $10. I did mention in my last video that I just got a haircut, which I didn't love, unfortunately, but it's fine. I have $20, $30 going back into hair. I am going to continue to save for it because I do also dye my hair, and that's really expensive, and I need to save up for that. Medical, we're going to be stuffing $10. So we'll just grab that. Now we have $20 going into medical, which is generally co-pays and things like that. Travel is going to be getting $10. So now in travel we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95. Okay. Next we have clothes, which is also going to be getting $10. I keep adding a little bit of money and then using it up for just random things. But I'm hopefully not going to use it anymore. Oh my god, look at how awful this 10 is. It's like literally ripped off. But okay, so in clothing we have $10, $11, $12 now. Yeah, I got a new pair of shoes, which was exciting. Birthdays is going to get 5. I had a gift card from forever ago to DSW, and then finally saw that these shoes that I've wanted were on sale. So birthdays now has 20, 30, 35, 40. So I finally decided to buy it, and then I ended up owing like $5 or like $8 more for the shoes, which was fun. I got a new pair of shoes for $8 and a gift card that I had kind of forgotten about. Okay, so this next envelope is baby, and that's going to be getting 5. I currently don't have children, but I did decide that I would start stuffing for my future baby. So now baby has 10. And this last one, taxes, we don't stuff. That's just me thinking ahead in the future. So that is it for my low priority sinking funds. Now, I am a little nervous because I see that we have money left over. So that means I probably skipped something. So let's see how much it is. It's 20, 40, 60, 80. Oh, I know what it is. It's my gas. I probably didn't stuff that. Okay, let's see. I probably didn't. Yeah, you know, that happens to me a lot, and it's because my little tab is like all the way over here. Yeah, so, okay, so gas is getting 20, 40, 60, 80. Perfect. Whew, that was an easy catch. You guys, got a little worried when I saw that I still had money left over, but easy peasy. Okay, you guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching to the end. It's been fun. I am officially done with my first cash stuffing video ever. Made some teeny mistakes, but that's okay. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be super helpful for me, and just to know that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out here. And also, I'm curious to know, do you guys also cheat from other envelopes, or is that just me? So for example, like I said about my groceries, how sometimes once money has been spent from other envelopes, I would take like $5 out of my grocery envelope. Do you guys also do that, or should I just really discipline myself even further? Comment down below. I'm curious to know. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.